Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I wasn't sure if this reference would be gotten by many, but the reason you didn't have rain is because I played the song of Storm backwards.
Thanks, Karat.
Hey, you got it. That's all that matters. My name is Barrett, and I'm the best man, which in this cherished tradition means that it is my job to welcome you on this very special occasion and dutifully point out the nearest fire exits. I must also remind all of you that if anyone here is still uncomfortable with the events of today or feels the need to voice their objections to this sacred bond, it's probably because you just married James McFall. The reality is, it is a day just like any other. Something good happens to James and I show up to make things a little bit more interesting. James and I met in the summer of 1993 when his family moved into the house on Folsom Road next door to me. James and I instantly formed a friendship that would be years in the making. We played video games together, we told jokes together, we played outside together. We had become best of friends very quickly. But despite becoming such good friends in such a short period of time, I wouldn't have exactly considered myself the best role model for James. A few examples. I thought it was funny to read all the dirty words to James in the dictionary, rhyming with definitions. His parents didn't. I thought it was funny to set our toy soldiers on fire when they went into battle. His parents didn't. Mrs. McFall explicitly told us to play outside more often, so I got an extension cord and hooked up the Nintendo 64 outside. I thought that was pretty funny. Mrs. McFall didn't. But as we grew older and matured, more than I, and as school and work became a part of our daily lives, for him, more than I, we grew apart. We grew apart, but the quality of our friendship never diminished. I was away at college, but never passed up the opportunity to hang out with James and play Mario Kart or Star Fox with him for old time's sake. So now that I've made some cheesy and overused jokes, and now that I've pointed out the fact that I wasn't the best role model in James's childhood, you're probably asking yourself, why would James ask someone like me to be his best man? So, to answer this question, it strikes a more serious tone, and it has every bit to do with trust and respect. Several years ago, I was faced with a series of difficult decisions in my life. And when faced with adversity, the very first person I thought to turn to for help was James. Why? Because through and through, I trusted him, and I respect him, and I knew he wouldn't judge me for any of my shortcomings or my disadvantages. And I was right. James helped me get back on my feet, and he did so several times after that. Similarly, James had some issues of his own at points in life, and turned to me for advice. We had a series of heart-to-heart conversations, and James instilled in me the same trust that I instilled in him. I saw James quickly pull himself together and continue moving forward as he had always done. It was a quality I truly admired in him, and that is exactly what true friends do for one another. We stick together through thick and thin. So while I am a true friend to James, and while he is a true friend to me, James McFall did not meet his absolute best friend until about 1 year after all of this, when he introduced me to Karat. My first impression of Karat was that she was kind, beautiful, and an all-around good person. And that perception never changed. The list of positive traits I saw and continue to see in Karat today could go on and on. But the most important thing I saw was how much she made my best friend smile. How confident she made him, how happy she made him, how reassured and comforted James felt knowing that he had met the one person in life that he truly loved. And so my speech is more of a message to James and Karat. James, you are a true friend, and you always will be, particularly for the reasons listed above. But it's time to move forward and appreciate the aforementioned qualities of friendship in your wife. Instill in her the trust that you instilled in me. Let her be your role model. Enjoy your favorite pastimes with her and treat her well. To Karat, I'm proud of you. I I'm thrilled for you, and I'm proud to call you a true friend. The most exciting part of your life is about to begin. You have a heart of gold and an unbroken spirit. And as the saying goes, love is just a word until someone comes along and gives it meaning. For you, that person is James. And for James, that person is you. And now, let's toast to Mr. and Mrs. McFall. So, just a little poem. Here's to you both, a beautiful pair, on the birthday of your love affair. Here's to the husband, and here's to the wife. May both of you be happy the rest of your life. Thank you.